This conference will now be recorded.
Good morning. This is Carl Gregory, Director of Education over at For Life Medical, and I'm coming to you today with what we call our Medical Minute. So, sitting here kind of thinking this morning here in the lab, as I like to call it, one of the things that popped in my head was controlling major hemorrhage. It's one of those things that in the field as EMTs and even as first responders or bystanders, we have to think about. You could be off playing in the woods, you could be out hunting, you could be literally working in your backyard, or you could be on the scene of a major trauma. So there are three things that are really easy for you to remember and keep in the back of your mind for when something like major hemorrhage happens. Three words, as you can see there on the screen: press, plug, and pinch. First thing we're going to do in the instance of major hemorrhage, you see he's got a wound here on his forearm. We're going to press down with all of our weight in an effort to control that major hemorrhage. So first, you're going to press with gloves on if you got them, a Walmart bag, whatever you got to protect you from their bodily fluids, but you're going to press, okay? And if that's controlled, then what you're going to do is you're going to wrap it with a bandage. If that doesn't work, what we're going to do next is we're going to plug. So now he has a bleeding wound, and it's either oozing or it's gushing blood. First thing you're going to do is you're going to make a ball. You're going to push that directly down into the wound, and you're going to keep packing or plugging that wound. So second thing we're going to do is we're going to plug, and you keep plugging that wound until that bleeding stops, at which time you're again going to press. You're going to take a bandage and wrap it around that injury. Now, if pressing doesn't work and plugging doesn't work, you still have one more thing in your arsenal, if you will. And that, my friends, is the pinch. We're going to use a commercial tourniquet, or you can use a makeshift tourniquet with triangle bandages. You can use a shirt. You can use whatever you got, a belt, anything at your disposal. 2 to 3 inches above the wound site. If it's close to a joint, you're going to go above the joint. Okay? Do not go over a joint. Don't go over a pocket full of stuff. So what you're going to do is place that tourniquet with this SAM medical tourniquet, which we sell. You'll be able to see that it clicks lock. Okay? So you know that it's there. Next thing you're going to do is you're going to twist that windlass to make sure that it's tight. Yes, they're going to scream. Yes, it's going to hurt. But you're going to keep going until that locks. Once that windlass locks in place, you're going to come back through, and the most important thing you can do once that's on and the bleeding has stopped is mark the time. This is going to let the doctors and people at the hospital know how long that tourniquet's been on, and it can stay on up to 4 hours. Again, this is Carl Gregory, the Director of Education here at For Life Medical, with your Medical Minute. And thank you for choosing to take our lessons to heart. Have a great day. Peace.